welcome back to my channel, and today I have another really cute DIY. Part of it's coming from the Dollar Tree, and then the other parts are coming a little bit from Hobby Lobby and AC Moore, but you can get some of the things at Walmart. I just had a little bit of trouble finding some of them. But first I wanted to give an update on Mom. I'd like to say praise God. She saw her primary care provider yesterday, and she was supposed to see the hematologist today. Today is actually Thursday when I'm filming this. You won't see it till Friday. But she got sick again, so she couldn't go there. But so far, I'll tell you what we found out. When this first started, they said that she had stage 3 kidney failure, and that her her red blood cells, she had too many. So we were really worried, and I asked everyone to pray, and I want to thank everyone for your prayers, because now every time she has had blood work to check her kidney function, it has improved. Till now, she doesn't even need to see her kidney specialist that they were going to give her. And she, as far as her red blood cells, they think they did a test, another test the hematologist did. We were supposed to get the results today, but he said he thinks that it's going to turn out that it's sleep apnea that's causing the body to produce so many red blood cells. He was checking for bone marrow or something else, but he's pretty sure that it's going to turn out to be sleep apnea. So praise God, all of her test results are coming through perfect, and I want to thank everyone for their prayers and their support during this time. It meant so much to us. And I would have told you earlier, but we weren't sure. Things would keep coming in, and we weren't sure. So I wanted to wait until I knew for sure. So excellent on that. So let me show you what you're going to need to make this project. What we're going to do is we're going to take this little bucket thing from Dollar Tree that looks like Santa, and we're going to turn it and put a snowman in it and make it. So you're going to need a ball. This ball is a 5-inch ball, and it fits down in here really well. Then I got 2 4-inch styrofoam balls. You can probably find this at Dollar Tree, but the problem is finding these sizes. Okay, and then a little hat from Dollar Tree as an ornament. And then you're going to need, I got this at Walmart, you're going to need buttons for the eyes and for the mouth, or you could use these for the eyes if you wanted. And then what I'm going to use for the arms is I found this at Hobby Lobby, and it's gorgeous. And it was $5.99, 50% off. So I thought, hey, that'd save me a lot of time, you know, making everything look cold. So I'm going to use that. And then we're going to use the Buffalo Snow Flurries. Got this at Walmart. And then you're going to need some Mod Podge. And I have the mat. And then you're going to need some of this extra fine glitter that I've used. And I purchased that at Walmart. And then this glitter here. And I believe I couldn't, my Walmart is sold out of almost all the glitter, so I think I ended up going to Hobby Lobby to get this. And then you're going to need a little bowl to put everything in, a foam brush, a glue gun, and then I'm going to take this little guy and do something with him that's going to be really cute. And I got him at Michael's, and he was $9.99, but he was 50% off. So he turned out to be very inexpensive. So let me cut the tags off of all this, and we'll get started with the project. I'll be right back. Okay, what you're going to do is take your snow flurries. We're going to snip this edge. And we're going to put them in this bowl. And the snow flurries are more shiny than the other snow that they have. So that's why I picked the snow flurries. You could use the other, but this will work just as well. Okay? And we're going to get, now we're going to take our glitter. We're going to make this extra special glittery. And we're going to sprinkle this in here. It just depends on how much glitter you want. I want mine to look really frosted and snowy. Okay? Then just mix this up. Now we're going to take our Mod Podge. And I'm just going to coat this ball. And I'm basically just going to dab it on so you can see what I'm doing. Because it's really porous and I want it to hold. And you could put like a toothpick up in it so that you could hold it. I don't have any, so I'm probably just gonna get all gooey. But I'll go ahead and get this all over covered and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take our little Santa bucket. And like I told you, this ball is about the same size. So all I'm going to do is just set it in here. Now you want to wait till this dries. I didn't, but you want to wait till it dries. And then just set your little snowball in there. And that's what we have so far. I don't know if you can see, but it's very shiny. And it just looks like a snowball. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing with this one and then this one. So let me show you again on this one real quick what we did. But I think you have the gist of it. It's really, really simple. You just put this. Now these are very smooth styrofoam. So this is going on much, much smoother. You don't have to dab it. You can actually paint these. And you just paint them all over and then you just roll them in the snow flurries. So I'll be back as soon as I get these two done. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. And these aren't really good and dry, but you can see these little ones. Now what I will tell you, I prefer not the smooth styrofoam. I prefer the textured styrofoam. I think this sticks on it better and I think it looks better. But this is what I had, so we're going to stick with it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to take this snowball that we made. And like I said, I should have let it dry, but I'm not going to. And I'm going to hot glue this down on top of this one. And I hope I get this straight. And he is still tacky. And some of his little stuff is coming off because I'm not letting him dry. Okay. Okay, that's what we're getting so far. I think he's adorable. Okay. And then we're going to hot glue this one, which is much more drier. So I would recommend that you let them dry before you build this because the snow comes off. Well, the snow, it's not snow, the little flurries. Okay. And then we're going to put that on top of there and just hold it till it sets up. Okay. Okay, that's what we have so far. Let me push this up so you can see. I think it's really adorable. I think you're crooked. But the way this light is in here today, it's really hard to see. The sun's coming in and then the clouds go over, so it's making it a challenge. Okay, so we're going to use these little sticks that I bought, but you could go get sticks out of your yard and put glitter on that. And we're going to put them, actually push them in for the arms. I hope it's dry enough. And another reason I don't like those foam ones, it doesn't want to let anything in very much, okay? Now, we'll stick this one right in here. But I don't like the solid foam, so don't get the solid foam, because it's a lot harder getting it in. And then I'm going to put this with that one. Then I'll trim these arms off. I think it's a little long. Okay. Now, what we're going to do, and you definitely want to let this all set before you stick the arms in too. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put his little hat on him, because I've smushed him. Okay. And we're just going to glue this right on top of his head. This is so cute and so adorable. It gives you a really nice look. We're just going to hold it. But I need to put some more glue because I pulled on him when I was sticking the sticks in. Okay. He's so cute. Alright. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to glue these little eyes on. There's an eye. He's cute. Oh my, I'm getting him crooked. There's an eye. He'll be the lopsided snowman. We don't want that. There's an eye. Oh, oh, he's cute. Look at him. Okay. Then we're going to put his mouth on. Try to get that one in the center so he can smile. And I'll be back just as soon as I get, for time purposes, his mouth put on the rest way. Okay. That's what we have so far. I think he is turning out absolutely adorable, but we need to put a nose on him, so I'm going to try this. I took some of the snow off right here in the center, and I'm going to take this puff paint, and I hope that this goes well. Oops. But he does look like a snowman. Okay, now one more thing and we'll be done with him. Elves are so sneaky and tricky. They're always into something. So I wanted to take the elf and kind of put him behind the snowman like he's peeking out. And I think he would add a lot to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue him, because I don't want to... I could cut him in two and have him coming out, but I really don't want to do that. In case I want to tear him apart, I'll be able to do this. So, just putting some glue on there. I'm going to take him and put him right where I think he would look really super cute, and hold him. Okay, so here it is. I think it turned out absolutely adorable. If you'd see this in a Hobby Lobby or Michael's, you'd pay a lot more, even Walmart, for this. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye guys.